Hello everybody, Vibes of a Wildlife here. Welcome to another video where we dive into the heart, humor, and unexpected life lessons from the animal kingdom. Forget everything you think you know about hippos. Big, loud, aggressive? Sure, that's the common hippo stealing all the spotlight. But today we're diving into the life of its shy, mysterious cousin, the pygmy hippopotamus. Yup, these pint-sized wonders aren't just smaller versions of the big guys. They're their own vibe. Rare, reclusive, and found only in the shadowy forests and swamps of West Africa. They don't roar for attention or crash around like their larger relatives. No, the pygmy hippo plays it cool, living a quiet, almost secretive life in nature's backstage. Curious? Stick around, because we're pulling back the curtain on one of the animal kingdom's best-kept secrets. And hey, if you're as fascinated by these quirky creatures as I am, give this video a like, share it with your fellow animal lovers, and don't forget to subscribe. After all, the pygmy hippo deserves a fan club, and you're officially invited. Let's talk size. The pygmy hippo is basically the fun-sized version of the common hippo, standing just 2.5 to 3 feet tall at the shoulder and tipping the scales at 400 to 600 pounds. They're more compact sedan than armored tank. You could almost call them bite-sized, if they weren't still capable of delivering a pretty serious attitude when needed. Their body? Smooth, sleek, and built for stealth. Think of it as nature's answer to a James Bond gadget. Stylish, functional, and utterly unstoppable in the water. Unlike the big, bulky common hippo, the pygmy's rounded shape is more streamlined, perfect for navigating dense forests and slipping under the radar. They've got smaller tusks too. No need for massive weaponry when you're rocking the low-profile life. And then there's their charm. Like a tiny tank wrapped in charisma, they somehow pull off being both adorable and utterly unbothered, as if the world should feel lucky just to be in their presence. Let's be real. With their tiny ears, glossy skin, and permanently puzzled expression, they've got an adorable half-pint aesthetic that's impossible to ignore. They're like the underdog of the animal kingdom. Small but undeniably mighty, and they don't even need to try. To tell you the truth, it's almost unfair how effortlessly cool they are. The pygmy hippo isn't about that social life, more me time and less squad goals. They're like the chill roommate who keeps to themselves but still somehow steals the show. While the common hippo is all about crowds and chaos, the pygmy prefers solitude, tucked away in the dense, shadowy forests of West Africa. It's like they read the manual on introversion, keeping their energy guarded like it's a VIP section, only open to the truly worthy, and nailed it. They stick to the cover of trees and avoid open spaces. It's a survival strategy and a lifestyle choice. Privacy is their vibe. Water is still a non-negotiable for them though. It's their version of a VIP lounge, complete with exclusive access and zero tolerance for dryland drama. Like their larger cousins, pygmy hippos need to keep their skin hydrated, so they hang out near rivers and swamps. But don't expect them to hog the waterhole or throw any splashy tantrums. They slip in, cool off, and get on with their business, efficient and unbothered. And when the sun goes down, the pygmy hippo clock punches in, because someone's got to keep the nightlife classy, one elegant weight at a time. They're nocturnal by nature, stepping out under the cover of darkness to quietly forage for leaves, roots, and fruits, like a gourmet midnight snack run, minus the guilt and the corner store. No grand hunts, no drama, just an understated midnight snack run. Honestly, their whole routine feels like the ultimate low-key self-care lifestyle. Who wouldn't respect that? If the pygmy hippo had a life motto, it'd be something like, I don't do crowds and I don't take nonsense. While their bigger cousins are all about that chaotic herd life, pygmy hippos are lone wolves. Lone hippos. They prefer the quiet solitude of dense forests and swampy hideouts, where they can do their thing without any unwanted drama. Socializing? Hard pass. But don't mistake their introversion for weakness. They're just quietly plotting how to outsmart everyone in the room while looking effortlessly unbothered. Their reclusive habits have earned them the nickname Phantom of the Forest, and it's easy to see why. They're masters of disappearing acts, slipping through shadows and vanishing into thick vegetation like it's second nature. Spotting one in the wild is like winning the animal kingdom's version of the lottery. And if you're lucky enough to get close, tread carefully. They're not afraid to show you who's boss if you get too bold. These little loners can bring the heat if someone crosses the line. Feisty doesn't even begin to cover it. These pint-sized powerhouses could outsass a reality TV diva. And if threatened, they'll charge with a level of determination that makes a bulldozer look like it's on a coffee break. But let's give them credit where it's due. They're mysterious, fiercely independent, and they own it. Think of them as the hipsters of the animal world. While the common hippo is out there making waves, literally, the pygmy is quietly thriving in its niche, avoiding trends, and staying effortlessly cool. They've got that, I was here before it was cool energy, but don't let their chill vibe fool you. Push them too far, and you'll meet a feisty streak that proves they're small but mighty. Now, here's where things get serious, though we'll keep it short and sweet before diving into some fun facts that are bound to make you smile. The pygmy hippo may have mastered the art of staying under the radar, but that doesn't mean they're safe. These pint-sized powerhouses are officially listed as vulnerable, with fewer than 3,000 left in the wild. That's right, there are more people in a small-town football stadium than there are pygmy hippos on the planet. Let that sink in. The biggest threats? Habitat loss is the main villain, thanks to deforestation and human encroachment. Their lush forest homes are being cleared for farming and development, leaving them with fewer places to hide. And then there's hunting. Yes, some people actually see these incredible creatures as dinner. It's a tough world for a quiet, unassuming hippo just trying to live its best life. But there's hope. Conservation groups are working hard to protect these shy superstars. From preserving their habitats to monitoring populations, these efforts are all about giving the pygmy hippo a fighting chance. Supporting these organizations means giving a voice to a species that can't exactly speak for itself. So if you want to help, look into groups making a difference. You'll be part of the reason these little forest phantoms stick around. Now, let's dive into some of the pygmy hippo's quirks, because this pint-sized powerhouse has some seriously cool tricks up its sleeve. First up, blood sweat. Sounds dramatic, right? Like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But no, it's just the pygmy hippo casually flexing its built-in sunscreen/moisturizer combo. Talk about skincare goals. It's not actual blood, but a reddish, oily substance their skin secretes. This magic goo keeps their delicate skin from drying out or frying in the sun. Who needs SPF when you've got your own built-in protection? Then there's their swimming style. More glide than splash, like they're auditioning for the role of aquatic royalty, but with just enough wobble to remind you they're keeping it real. Unlike the common hippo, which lumbers underwater like an oversized toddler in a splash pad, pygmy hippos gracefully paddle. That's right, actual swimming, using their legs to glide gracefully through the water. It's more freestyle than bull in a china shop, and truly, it's impressive. Oh, and let's not forget the nostrils. Like two tiny periscopes, they're always on high alert, ready to pop above the surface with all the drama of a submarine spy mission. These tiny champs can close them completely when they go underwater. It's like having built-in scuba gear. They can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes, plenty of time to escape the paparazzi, or just chill underwater like the introverts of the swamp. Between that and their paddling skills, they're basically the James Bond of the swamp. Small, stylish, and fully equipped for stealth missions. Here's the thing, the pygmy hippo isn't just cute, it's important. Like, envy of the animal kingdom important. It's the quiet achiever of the wetlands, strutting its stuff like it knows it's the main character, and it kind of is. This little underdog might not demand attention, but it absolutely deserves our respect. In the grand scheme of nature, it's more than just a rare face, it's a key player in its ecosystem. Pygmy hippos help keep their forest homes healthy. By munching on plants and spreading seeds through their droppings, they quietly shape the environment around them, like eco-friendly landscapers with a flair for fertilizer. Who knew being discreet could leave such a big impact? It's like they're gardeners of the jungle, ensuring the next generation of plants gets a shot at survival. Without them, the delicate balance of West Africa's forests could start to tip. But they're not just a crucial part of the ecosystem, they're also a symbol of biodiversity, proof that Mother Nature loves to show off her creative streak. Pygmy hippos are like nature's quirky collectibles, a reminder that life isn't just varied, it's downright surprising when you least expect it. Protecting the pygmy hippo means protecting the rich wild landscapes they call home. And let's face it, their quiet resilience is something we can all learn from. So, here's the call to action. Appreciate the pygmy hippo for what it is, a rare gem that makes our planet richer. Share their story, support efforts to protect their habitats, because every creature, no matter how small or elusive, deserves a chance to thrive. And hey, wouldn't it be nice to know that the world still has space for little titans like this one? Alright, I'll get off my soapbox now. But seriously, how can you not root for the pygmy hippo? They're like the underdogs of the animal kingdom, quietly holding their own with a mix of charm and resilience. The pygmy hippopotamus isn't just a smaller hippo, it's a rare gem of the wild. A creature so unique and elusive, it keeps us guessing about what makes it tick. It's not loud, flashy, or demanding attention, yet it's impossible to ignore. So what other secrets might this shadowy forest dweller be hiding? If you love learning about the pygmy hippo, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow animal lovers, and subscribe for more deep dives into nature's quirkiest creatures. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay wild, stay curious, and don't forget to tip your hat to the pygmy hippos, the tiny tanks of the animal kingdom.